What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video on the Mr.Fundamentals channel. And today I got some not good news. Basically, I'm announcing my retirement. I know, short career, isn't it? Well, I have to retire. Circumstances have changed, and yeah. Okay, basically, I'm not retiring. I mean, like, I'm still gonna play basketball. This like the one thing that I love. This like, bruh, but this sport is essentially like my girlfriend, you know. So I'm never gonna quit the sport. But like basically, in terms of content creation, it's actually getting kind of difficult. And no, I'm not like taking a break because like I got like mental health issues. I don't have that. Or like consistency issues. Like basically the reason why I'm like taking a break, you know, it's the end of an era. Like basically, the course that I hoop at, Brixton Development Center, Brixton Community Development Center. Basically they no longer allow like people during weekends, which it kind of makes it hard to record. It just basically makes it like difficult to record. I mean, on Thursdays I am free. I don't go to school on those days, but then again, there will be nobody else on Thursdays. So, and I don't want to keep feeding y'all the same content of just me practicing alone. So, yeah, like basically I don't want to keep doing like the same content. And who's gonna show up at like the basketball courts on a random ass Thursday morning? Because like they open at 8 and close at 1. So there'll basically be like nobody there. And that's cool, you know. I'll like practice alone and stuff. And then maybe on weekends, like maybe somebody pulls through. I can call a few of my friends, come through and hoop. But that seems impossible now. They're like no longer allowing members of the public in because there's a lot of bookings. So there's no longer space or like time for like the rest of us to go play basketball, which is kind of sad. And it also does kind of mean that if I don't find a new basketball court to like play at, I'll I'll essentially like have my weekends free. Ugh, that's disgusting. No, but yeah, basically, don't be surprised. It's not like I'm like deleting the channel or anything or like stopping this content creation. It's more like the end of an era, you know. Just a minor inconvenience, you know, a hindrance. So don't be surprised if like there's no longer much more. Yeah, there isn't like much more content coming out. Yeah, because by the end of like this week there'll be like no video left, or like any ideas left, or yeah, essentially. And then maybe I'll like post like every once in a while. I don't know what I'll be doing, but yeah. Man, I can't believe it, you know? I really gotta find like new courts to like hoop at. Like there really isn't like a lot of options. That like those courts are like the closest ones. And I walk 40 minutes together. I mean like that I don't mind. But like the the access is now being restricted. And now I have to find other courts. I also have to find other courts in like safer parts of the city, because I don't want to be held at gunpoint. Not in the city. I can't. I don't want to be a stat, guys. I don't want to be a statistic. It's that's mm stas statistic. Yeah, I think I'm autistic. This whole thing was like a thing where I also wanted to prove to myself like how far could I go in terms of like creating a YouTube channel without telling everybody around me, or like not even like not telling them, but like not being as promotional, like, hey, I got a YouTube channel, subscribe guys. And I actually got like pretty far. I like to think like pretty far. I got halfway. Yeah. But this is the reason like why I created this YouTube channel in the first place, and you know started posting everywhere. I wanted to make basketball like one of the big sports in South Africa, because like in South Africa like we have like two major sports which will be like soccer and rugby, and then cricket is also like kind of popular too, and netball. Then basketball is kind of like forgotten, and this sport like kind of gave me purpose. Like before basketball, I was looking like a mess inside because I had no purpose, didn't know what to do. But like you see, basketball gave me it gave me a reason to like be optimistic. It gave me purpose. Like sure, I'm not like really chasing like being a pro player, even though hey that would be nice, and I am like working or like increasing like my work ethic to be like the pros. I mean like the chance of it happening is pretty small. I mean like I am at the age where I should be like, you know, playing in college or something. My college hasn't started the basketball team yet. I should be like in college, maybe getting scouted by now. So maybe I am a bit too late because I did start playing this sport 2.5 years ago. I'm 19 now, so but I believe that I could like develop skills like fast enough to like be pro level. Just simply because of like what's in here. I believe that like I'm a really quick learner. But besides from that, like it ain't really about being like a pro player. It was about like promoting the sport of basketball because I kind of want to give back. Like I know there's probably like a lot of like people, now, especially like young people, young men especially. Um, I mean young ladies too. Like don't get me wrong. Like who probably don't have a purpose, and I found my purpose through sport, through basketball. And like even if you don't find your purpose through like basketball, it's pretty good to have like a physical activity to like do. It's like another hobby that is not like soccer or rugby, because yeah, we already have a lot of that. So it's also like kind of a way of being like unique in this country. But damn, like I'm being roadblocked, you know. I'm being impeded, if you will. But I do promise that like at some point I will be back. Don't get it wrong, I will be back and posting at like full capacity with like maybe I don't know, man, like maybe even like start a league or something. I will be back, you know. I really wanted to like I feel like if I could like showcase like not even like skill level, or like I just wanted to showcase the excitement from basketball. Because there's like that kind of like excitement that like you really can't get from like any other sport. To me, this is the best sport in the world because it requires you to like work on everything, every part of your body, your mind. You need to be like ultra focused. Some sports kind of specialize in like, you know, let's say soccer, you specialize in like footwork, you know. Rugby, you specialize in like physicality and being big. In basketball, you can like there's like a tons of variety of players. You can even be like slow and unathletic and still play at a higher level. Look at Jokic, dog, or like Luka. I mean, like I know that they're like extremely tall, but like still, I swear I got a higher vertical than them. Okay, maybe not, but like they're still professional athletes. But you get what I'm saying. It doesn't matter like what you wanna be built like it takes a lot of skill, but it also takes a lot of like physics. If yeah, your physics, the way you're built basically, and also like your mind. Your mind is like always at work. But I do promise one day is one day. One day I will be back. Um, but for now, for the rest of the week anyway, I do have some things lined up, and I'm gonna post them because like I think they're funny or like kind of cool. But then after that, I really don't know. So I'm recording this on a Saturday. What is the 13th of September? It's Saturday, so yeah, I actually like went there, like walked the whole 40 minutes to like get to the courts and see if like maybe the security guard will like let me in. Nah. I saw from a mile away that there was like hosting like netball. If you in the future, if you see me like spread any sort of hate towards netball, this is one of the reasons. I mean, the other reason is that it's a boring ass sport. But then again, it is my opinion. If you like it, like whatever, like I'm not gonna argue with you or anything. But like so if you see me spreading hate towards netball, like I did like just now, just know that like that's one of the reasons why. I mean, like there is the option of like you know, I can book the courts. It's like yeah, per hour. It's pretty cheap, but I'm a college student. I'm perpetually, perpendicularly, parallelly broke, like, so yeah, or like basically essentially, equivocantly, eloquently. I don't have money to like spend on like too many things, especially like things that aren't like very essential. And I mean, I know like that like basketball is like essential, but like then again, if I don't buy food, I won't be alive to play basketball. You see how that works? Yeah. I want this channel to be like a showcase of like what basketball. I wanted to showcase the essence of basketball, the excitement of it, because yeah, it's actually like pretty special, and I wanna like, who knows, maybe like this channel will like inspire like um the NBA's first ever South African born player. I mean, like I know Steve Nash is technically like the first one. He was born here, but he wasn't raised here. He's not. He's from here, but not from here. No disrespect, of course. Um, but like I just want basketball to be like a thing, and I don't want it to be like gate kept. The gatekeeping gang. Oh, like I swear, like even like walking to like those courts, I pass by like some courts and then it's like no, they're for students only. I'm not a part of that university. And like, what are the missions or like purpose of this channel is to like make basketball like more accessible, because if it is more accessible, more people play it, you know, more kids off the streets, as the government says. But then now they're closing their courts for monetary reasons, which is kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, it's fucked up, nigga. Nah, nah, I gotta do something about it. So I am taking a break from content creation, but I'm not taking a break from like necessarily like practicing basketball. Like I said, I cannot feed you like the same content over and over again. So I will be practicing, but there won't be any like new content to like, you know, do or give you. So it's not a break. It's more like a to be continued. Yeah. Well, if you want to see the future of South African basketball, maybe rising up one day, like, subscribe, comment. That will actually like help a bit. Let's raise popularity, awareness. You know, because there's still like a lot more I want to do with this channel and do with this sport of basketball. There's still like a whole lot more. I have visions. And yeah. Well, I'll catch you next week's video. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's a stupid video. It's a stupid video idea, but it's kind of cool. I want to do it. And yeah, it might be the last video for a while. Maybe I might find new chords somewhere. But yeah. Alright, stay blessed. I still don't know how to do outros. What do you say? La bunda la caca. Okay, bye bye.